Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to sew this A-line style you see on the thumbnail, and I've divided my fabric into two, one for front and one for back. We are not going to give any zip allowance, but what you're going to do is you're going to pleat the front one about ½ inch, just a little. And so what I have here, the width is 19. So when you open up, it's going to be 38 for front, 38 for back, and then the length we are using is 40. I added 1 to it for it to be 41. So what I'm going to do is, before we place our measurement on it, we are going to pleat the middle here, just the front line, about ½ inch. Iron it on top for it to be flat, and then I'll place my tape measure here and measure ½ inch. You see, either ½ inch or 0.75. I'll measure it all to the down and then sew on that ½ inch down. So I'll do that, then we'll continue. Okay guys, so here is it. So the ½ inch, then after I just ironed on top. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it this way. I'm going to have a neck width of 3 inches, front neck to be 3 inches, and then our back neck to be 1.5. You can also make it 1 inch. Then the across back, we are going to make use of 14. So this is 14. We'll add ½ into it for sewing allowance. So it's going to be 7.5. So 14 divided by 2, 7.5. Okay. So that's where the across back is going to be. And then from here, I'm going to get the armhole. The armhole, we are making use of 17, meaning 8.5. So 17 divided by 2 is going to be 8.5. So I have 8.5 here. So I'll place here 1 inch for shoulder slope. Okay, I'm going to join my neck shape, get the neck shape, front neck and then back neck. Okay, so here is it. Then I'm going to get the armhole. I'm going to get a shoulder slope. So from here, I'll get the middle. Okay, so the middle is going to be 3.75. And then I'm going to come here by ½ inch. And I'm going to join knit. So we are going to place our bust measurement on this armhole line. The bust is 38. 38 divided by 4 is going to be 9.5. And so 9.5 will be here. I'm going to add 1 to it for ease allowance. So that's going to be 10.5. So 10.5 here. And then I will add +1 for sewing allowance. So it's going to be 7.8. So it's going to be 11.5. So 11.5 here. And then from this, I'm going to join it to the down. So I'll first cut the back neck. Shoulder slope. And I'm going to cut the back armhole. And I'm going to cut here. So here is it, you see. Okay, what I'll do now is to take this, then push this one, place it there, and I'm going to cut the front neck and the front armhole. Yeah, so at the end of the day we have it this way, you see. So the down part here, I'm going to knit it very well and then fold ½ inch on top and sew it all through. Same for the back also. I have this for the sleeve. Okay, so the sleeve, the armhole is 17, and so that's going to be 8.5. 8.5. This one is folded into 4, and so we have here 10 inches. So 8.5 plus 1.5, it's okay. And so we are going to place, this is not part, we are going to place it here. There we have some dots here. So that's where we are going to start from. Then we are going to have 4 inches. Okay, and we are going to draw our armhole shape. I will draw front armhole shape also. What you have to do is just divide this into 2. So I'm going to draw front armhole shape also. You see. So all that you have to do is just place the tape measure here, or at the top, up at the upper part. You see, measure everything. What we have here is 11, so that's going to be 5.5, and so you divide 5.5 here, and then you measure ½ inch, and then you draw through the ½ inch to meet it. Okay, so let's look at the length. We are going to make use of a length of 14 inches. So 14 inches is here, including sewing allowance. So 14 inches here. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is arm width. We are going to make use of 6 inches, that is 12 as the arm width, and so 12 is here. We'll add 1 to it, and that's going to be 14. So 7. 6, then we added 1, making 7. Okay, and then from here we are going to join it to the 7. So just measure your round sleeve and use it. Okay, so we are going to cut this through. I'm going to cut the armhole. First cut the upper part, that's the back armhole. Okay, so I'm going to create a notch here, and then I'll open up this way. So we have our sleeve. We are going to use this one for the down here. That one, the pleats is not much, so what we have here is 20 inches. So we have 2, and then the length we have is we have 10 inches length, and we are going to fold 2 inches on it. You get it? So when we fold 2 inches, we'll be left with 8 inches. So with the 2 inches, we are going to fold ½ inch and then fold 1.5 on it. Iron very well and sew on top. So at the end of the day, this is what we are going to do. We'll just measure the sleeve width 6 inches here. 6 inches. And then we'll come here and measure the armhole, which is 8.5, right? 8.5, I'm going to make it 9.5 plus 1 because it's a sleeve. And then we are going to join it from here to here and sew on top. We'll do for both and then we'll come and continue. But before then, the back, we are going to create a slit. So we'll fold it together this way. I'm going to create a slit of 5 inches here. Okay, so and we'll secure this place also. And so this is what I will do to secure it. I'm going to fold this into 2 this way, and I'm going to fold this also into 2 like this. And I'll take it off. So I'll trim this part also. Then I'll take it off. Now I'm not going to reduce it. You can decide to maybe reduce 2 inches or 3 inches and then shape it, but I'm going to maintain this because I want to use this place to hide the shoulder seams. Okay, so I'll come here like 9. So I have like how many inches here? 3.5 is okay. And I'm going to join it this way. You see, like this, and I'm going to cut it here. So I cut it this way, or come down a bit. I'll come down a bit and cut it. So you're going to have this as our facing. Open up this. You see, let it face each other this way. This one will be there. This will be on top this way. You see, and we are going to sew here this way. We'll just sew this and just turn it in, iron it well, then we'll continue. I'm done with the down part, so this is it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my measurement to it before I join front and back at the shoulder. This is where we marked, so that's where it's going to be. And then I will join it to the down here. I'm just going to slant it this way and join it to the down here. So the down here is going to be ½ inch. So this is it. I'll do the same thing for this side also. This is the back part. So I have it this way. So this is the back. The facing joined to it, attached to it this way. You see, it's inside like this. Okay. And this one also here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the front part and then join it to the back this way. You see, shoulder to shoulder, and I'm going to join the facing shoulder also to it this way. You see, then I'll sew and 1/2 inch, do the same thing here, and then sew the side here, and then we'll continue. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done joining it together. Okay, and I've fixed one of the sleeves. I'm going to do another one, and then the neck. Okay, so I have the sleeve here. I've joined it measure to the armhole. I've joined it from the armhole to the sleeve width. So just measure and make sure that at the end of the day your armhole width here is equal to what you have here. Do you get it? Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is to attach this to it. I've also joined it together. I reduced this by 1 inch, and I've sewn 1/2 inch on it, so I have 8.5 here. So what I'll do is, when I pick the sleeve, I'm going to turn the sleeve inside, that is outside, and then I'm going to join this from here to here, from the right side, meeting the right side of the sleeve here. And then I will take it round, and I'm going to pleat a little on it. The pleat is not supposed to be too much, just a little on it this way. And I'll take it round again. Then pleat a little here also. You see, so after, it's going to be like this. Let's turn it. So we are going to have it this way. Then I'll take the dress, the armhole to armhole this way, and I'll sew it all around, join everything together. Okay, then we'll be left with the neck. And so the neck, I have this for the neck. I have this. The neck, when you measure, you open it up this way, and then you measure. And so I have about 17, which is okay. So 17.5, which is okay. Now what I have here, I have added stiff to 8. Okay, so I have 20.5, and I have the width here to be 6 inches. But at the end of the day, when I fold it together this way, I want to get 1.5. I don't want the neck width to be big, so I want to get something here. So what I'm going to do is, I will fold it together this way, and then iron on top very well. Iron on top this way, you see. Then after, I'll measure my 1.5 inches and fold this side to that measurement and get my 1.5. You can make it 2 inches this way, you see, and do the same thing for that. And so this 20.5 we have here, at the end of the day, we are going to sew 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here. What we have on the dress is 17.5, and so we are going to cut up to 19.5, so that when we sew 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here, we'll take 1 inch from it, and it will be okay. So this is it. So when we take 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, it's going to be 1 inch. From it is going to be 18.5. But at the end of the day, I will sew and get to 17.5, and then take up the excess from it. You get it? So I will sew here and here, 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and then get the excess and make sure that after everything will be 17.5. And I'm going to add this as a loop to it. So what I'll do is, when I fold this, before I will join here, I will turn it this way, and then the loop will be inside this way, and I will sew on it. So I'll do that, then we'll come and join it to the neck. I'm done fixing both sleeves, and this is our collar for the neck. And so what I will do is, I folded one side, and then this side I took the excess from it, and so I'm going to attach this to the neck this way, you see, and sew it all through. Sew it all through to this end here. So this one too is 17.5. Then after, I will open up this way, push it in this way, place it on top, and sew on top all through, and then add the bottom to this side, and we are done. Then I'll show you the end results. Okay guys, so here is it, the neck, and I've given it a bottom here. So this is the back, you see, in the front also. There's a down part. Okay, and the sleeve, I'm going to put this on the mannequin for you to see. So please, if you're watching and you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, like and share this video. Bye bye.